This is the Q&A for ISC Fitness, and I just want to thank you guys for submitting all your questions, and sorry for being about a couple weeks late, but we wanted to answer your questions for you guys, so here we go.
ISC is the fittest, gotta make another time to notice. Everybody wants to be the best, just to beat the rest. Nevertheless, you can't define us. We coming in with so much motivation.
Stefan Vito asks, are you guys bulking or cutting? And what are your current macros? For me, I am currently lean bulking, and my current macros are 350 carbs, 212 protein, and 60 fat. So for me, I've been kind of maintaining / trying to cut. Right now with work and everything, I can get my meals in, but once I get home, and then my wife's got home cooked food and everything, but now she's getting on a meal plan now, so definitely sort that out. Next question from Super Toxic 1. He asks, is it bad to run 60 minutes a night while putting on gains at daytime? It really depends. It all depends on your caloric deficit or surplus, the amount of calories you're consuming. A person can be eating a lot of food while running 60 minutes at night and still be able to gain muscle. It really depends on your height, age, body weight, gender, so it really depends. David Salvador 19 asks, how do you guys keep your energy all the time throughout the day? I'm currently trying to limit my carb intake, rice, and I'm struggling. I would say space out your meals throughout the day. I like to have 6 meals a day. Breakfast, snack in between lunch, snack in between lunch and dinner, and then have a snack before bed or something. That way throughout the day I'm not super hungry, and that helps me maintain my energy throughout the day.
Yeah, and I space my meals out as far as I can. So that way, if you eat them too early, you're gonna be starving at night.
Yeah.
You gotta push it back until you're really hungry, until you really need it, or whatever's convenient.
Yeah, this is really important, I think, for when you're cutting. When I was cutting, I really had to focus on just eating when I was hungry. For example, I had a big breakfast, and I wouldn't eat my snack until I was actually hungry. Sometimes people like to eat at certain times of the day, just so it's like a routine for them, and that may help. But when you're cutting, I think it helps to just eat when you're hungry. We'll see Lunar. Tips for lagging muscle groups, specifically chest.
You gotta hit them often and hit them hard. Twice a week. If you're doing your chest fit, I don't know what your split is. If you're doing chest and back, or if you're trying to build up your chest, you hit that first, because that's when you're gonna have the most energy.
Muscleman94 asks, do you take part in any mobility work? If so, what's your routine and how often? For me, I like to use this rumble roller. I usually do it after my warm-up, usually during leg day mostly. Just like to hit the quads, hamstrings, the calves, and also my hip flexors. Find that it helps me get more loose when I'm doing things like squat and deadlift, so that really helps. And I do this pretty much when I do leg day, and usually the day after leg day I'm pretty sore, so I use that to take out the knots in my legs. No Way Jose asks, age of you guys when you guys started lifting and doing if it fits your macros. Whoa. I'll start, yes. I started breaking when I was 13. Wasn't doing any kind of lifting except for lifting my own body. Didn't really start working out consistently till about a year and a half ago. And I would say if it fits your macros, I've been doing that for about a year.
About the same for me, but I was 14 when we started breaking.
Tuck in Your Shirt asks, what are your stats? Height and weight, deadlift, bench, and squat. Go ahead.
Wait, height?
So your height and weight.
5'5", 0.5. Weight, this morning I was 157. And
deadlift, bench, and squat.
My last deadlift PR was 380. Squat was 290. And then my bench, I think it's 275.
So for me, I am 5'8", about 170 pounds. Deadlift PR I got was 475, bench 300, and squat 339. From Lob City, Larry asks, what's some of your shoulder workouts?
OHP, definitely one of the staples in our workouts. Lateral raises.
Yeah, those two are really good. We also do the face pulls for the rear delts. And then also sometimes we do the front raise for the anterior delts, the front delts, which is just these.